You look at the price, $39.99. Consider that you are getting 2 lanterns, and it's always better to have 2 because it gives a dynamic effect. It gives you more options with where you position them. And 2 LED flameless candles. These are indoor, outdoor, also comes with the remote control. So it's like each one of these lanterns and each one of these candles is essentially $10, and then the remote is being thrown in for free. This should be $79, but your easy pay on this is $13.33. So this is such a great way to really add some drama and some style and some atmosphere with lighting at the touch of a button. So this is your first option. This is the option that we're calling brass. And so remember, you're getting the set of 2. Then this is the ivory. And just to show you as well, these also, each one has a little handle so you can position it up if you choose to. We've just got them laying flat now in the studio. And then you also have the black option as well. So the black is the most limited. You're saving 45% off that QVC price. And as I mentioned, also comes with the remote control. So, you know, if you're thinking that you want them outside and you want to be able to turn them off, you can do that. All for $39.99. H466022. Carrie, this feels like such an upscale, you know, set of lanterns.
It is. These, when we first got these in, I was like, oh, okay, Home Reflections. Like we were talking with the team, I was like, these are the magazine ones, the magazines and the store where you walk in and you say, oh, I really want them. I really want them. But today's not the day. Tomorrow's probably not going to be the day. And maybe next month's not going to be the day. But what we do with Home Reflections is we work with our vendors. So we're cutting out that middleman. So we're bringing these directly to you. We're designing them in-house. They are fantastic. They're made of that powder-coated steel and then that wood trim that runs around them. You're also getting the 9-inch candle, which is, you can hear it in my microphone, this is an outdoor candle, which means a lot of times with Home Reflections, we will bring you those flameless wax candles. This is flameless, but you can put it outside. On the bottom is where you're going to place those AA batteries, and it will also have a little silicone patch. So it's going to go right over top of that. And then Sam, if I pick this up, you will see there's also a porthole in the bottom. And that's so if you do have this outside and it rains, the water will be able to come out. Indoor, outdoor, I will say, if it is a blizzard or if it is a hurricane or a tornado, like really intense weather, just like you would bring in your umbrella, like bring in your lanterns. But so rain and things like that we have on a lighter basis, you can absolutely leave these outside.
Oh, we love that. Okay, well, lots of you are loving the black. That's been the most popular so far. Just a reminder, you're getting a set of 2 plus the flameless candles and the remote control for $39.99. H466022. Give us a call to order yours, 1-800-500-7590. Yes, you can see, just like your Christmas lights, you can set a timer. And I think actually as we sort of head into January and into February, sometimes, you know, having that beautiful ambient lighting can be one of the things we miss the most about the holidays.
Absolutely.
And this is a great way to be able to have some lighting that can transition you all the way from now through to spring, summer, and all the way through fall. So this is the black. Then this option is your ivory. So depending on the color of your house, or if you perhaps, you know, if you're thinking lake house, or if you're thinking a cabin in the woods, you know, what's your style? Where are you going to put these? And then this is the brass. So and these are all, you know, it's such quality. It's wood, it's metal. You've got the handles at the top, the candles at the bottom, which are 9 inches and suitable for indoor, outdoor. Clearance price means we won't be getting them back. So all I can say is when you see clearance, it just means no reorder. So we can't guarantee that if you see them today, they will be here tomorrow. So make sure if you're loving these, that you secure them for yourself.
These are really fantastic too. And what I love is that these are beautiful just alone. So if you bring this home and you say, you know what, I'm going to put this on my front porch. And then maybe in the summer, I'm going to move it to the back deck. And then maybe in the winter, I'll move it into the living room. That's what I call shopping your home. So getting pieces where you can move them throughout your space. But I also love it. You could absolutely, you know, if you have a little bit of softness that you wanted to add here. The base of itself is just about 9 inches across. So think about it. If you had the white, you wanted to add little coral pieces or little seashells. I just have a little bit of faux flowers down there, but There's so much that you can also add to here. Think about adding a little ribbon maybe for the patriotic holidays. So, and I did want to point out that the brass, we call it a brass. I would say
Mm-hmm.
it leans more towards what in Home Reflections we would call our bronze, which means you're getting this beautiful black exterior. And then you have almost the antiquing of the brass on top of it. So it
Yes.
is a brass, but if you know Home Reflections and you often pick up our lanterns, it's in the world of our bronze. So it has that black background with those really beautiful brass strokes, and it gives it a little bit of that antique, a little bit of a depth, and a little bit of a layering.
Yeah, I mean, it feels like a really textural effect. And again, it
Yes.
doesn't look like a $39.99 effect. It looks like
No.
something where you'd be in some cute town, maybe just
Yes.
browsing, and then you'd see these lanterns and be like, oh, I really want to get those. And then you look at the
Yes.
price and you're like, okay.
Yeah, that's a day.
Yeah, exactly. Well, just because it has that extra dimension, that extra texture, it just makes it feel a little bit more high end.
It
$39.99.
does.
That is the price, and keep in mind you're getting both for that price. So you're getting the. Oh, actually, let me just give you the dimensions on these. I don't think have we mentioned that, Carrie?
No, but I can let you know if you would like.
Oh
or
yeah,
you
that would be
can-
great.
Yeah.
I was going to say
So
with the lights down, I don't know if my eyesight
yeah,
is going to be able to read the card.
the larger one is going to be just over 20 inches. The
Mm-hmm.
smaller one, which is still large, is going to be just over 16 inches. And then the foot on both of them, the footprint on both of them is just about 9 inches. They are the same footprint, which is really nice.
Mm-hmm.
So if you want to kind of, Tetris them together, pull them apart, they work really well in that way. What I love too, Sam, is that if you're putting these outside, there's no glass. So you don't
Yes.
have to worry about the pollen, the dust. If you have little ones who love to touch anything with their fingers,
Mm-hmm.
like, there's none of that. It's really easy clean. It has this really great, like the metal itself is, I don't know if you can see it on TV, but it's not just straight. It has this really gorgeous like corner bend in it. So it gives it almost like a 3D dynamic, but easy to clean, absolutely can fit into so many different styles of design and decor. And I love that you can bring them indoor or outdoor. And the remote's a life changer, especially when the sun goes down at different times.
Yeah, well, let's actually just a reminder of the colours again. So remember, you're getting that set of two. You're getting the two 9-inch LED flameless candles, indoor and outdoor use, and then your set of two lamps. This is the brass. Then we also have the ivory, and we have the black. So that's how you're placing your order, and you'll notice there's kind of more of a patina on the brass than there is on the black, which is a solid black. Wood, metal, quality materials, and as we said, comes with a remote control. Carrie, can you talk us through just some of the features that are on the remote control? Because it seems, yeah, it has a
Absolutely.
lot of different options. It's not just an on and off.
It does. And I love this. This remote control is one of my favorite ones because the most important thing is it has a 2, 4, 6, 8 timer.
Mm-hmm.
So for me, I'm somebody, there's certain things I like to be extra frugal about. Sometimes it's my batteries. So if it's 2 hours and I know I'm having guests over to my home, maybe we're sitting on the back deck, but they're only going to be here for 2 hours, I can hit that, save the battery time. But maybe we're going to be out there for a while, hit the 8 hours. Anytime you hit it, it's going to stay on for that time and then come back on the exact time the next day. So if you hit for 18 hours, it's going to stay, for 8 hours, it's going to stay. If you hit the 6 hour, it'll stay on for 6 hours, go off for 18 hours and come back on the next day. You also have a candle and light option, which is really fun. Candle's going to give it a little bit of that romantic, like kind of that little dance that candles do, the little flicker, and the light will keep it on like a night light. And then when you're in the lighting mode, you have the ability to dim this or brighten this as well. So I always say the dimming one is when maybe you have this next to a TV, you have that large flat screen TV and you're using these to kind of balance it out. I like to have my candles a little bit dimmer next to my television. So that would be a really great option if you're thinking about that.
That's a great idea. I wonder, can we bring the lights down a little bit more? And I will dim and then brighten the candles. So here we go. So I've got them on the candle flickering mode. Now, obviously, when you see them at home, they'll look a lot more natural. Sometimes the flickering can look a little bit strange.
It's true.
On,
It's true.
on the TV. But right now, I've dimmed these right down. And then if I start to just brighten them up a little bit, I mean, it's amazing because obviously you can't do that with real candles. We're like, oh, I wish they were flickering slightly less bright, but you can. I mean, it's all at the touch of a button. So easy.
It really is.
So intuitive.
And if you're cold, if you're cold and they're on outside and you want to change them, you can change them from your kitchen window.
Oh my gosh.
That's the real pleasure right there.
Well, it happens, doesn't it? Where it's like, you know, you've been out of the grill or whatever, you know, once we get to that time of year, and then you suddenly, you know, it starts to rain and you realize like, oh wait, whatever's left outside. With this, you don't have to worry. You can literally touch of a button. And of course, these are indoor outdoor. So maybe right now you want to have these in the fireplace, or the dreaded time when the Christmas decorations come down and suddenly the house looks really bare and really empty, that you want to have something that brings light, brings that beautiful atmosphere, and has a significant footprint. You know, you could have these on either side of the fireplace, or in the corner of the room where the Christmas tree was, bottom of the stairs. You know, there are many places that you can really transform your space with these lanterns. And of course, they're on an amazing price, $39.99. That is your clearance price, which means once they are gone, they are gone. This is the brass. Remember, you're getting that set of 2 plus the 2 candles, which really means $10 a piece plus the remote thrown in for free. Then this is the ivory, and then this is the black. Over 100 ordered in our show. So if you are watching and waiting and thinking, I'll do it tomorrow, remember, clearance means once it's gone, it's gone. If you're waiting on that black, do not wait any longer, because we're getting to last call on the black. And that's the brass that we're looking at. That's beautiful, because you can really see that patina. Carrie, thank you so much. It was lovely to see you and to enjoy working with you this time.
Thank you, Sam. Have a wonderful, happy New Year.
Yes, you too. Happy New Year. See you next time. Okay, do stay with us. So I want to ask you a question, maybe one that you haven't been asked on QVC before. But what do angels really mean to you? Because this is a